Hi, welcome to Painting and Pondering with Kara. Tonight I'm having many technical difficulties. I have tried several times to make my video. The first time, my new camera stand fell and broke. Tried to fix it, couldn't. I will not be leaving a good review on that product. Let's face it, I'll never leave a review on any product ever. Okay, next, my easel fell. Then next, I pushed record, I thought, and then wasn't recording. This happened a couple times. So here we go, like fifth try on tonight's video. Tonight we'll be painting this. A beautiful, beautiful night sky scene with a tree, leaves. We will not be making the moon this big. We will probably not be putting purple around it. We might be putting some blues. We'll see how this unfolds. Okay, so I've got my peacock blue canvas. I've already painted it. I painted it about 3 layers of peacock blue. I'll show you, which I got from Myers. Meyer. Used to say Myers, now I say Meyer because that's the correct name. Meyer Thrifty Acres. A long time ago I switched. Vicki Wood, you were there. I was in the car with your parents with you. We were in college. Because I remember you noted how I started calling it Meyer. Anyway, so I put 3 layers of peacock blue for my night sky. In between the layers, I used my blow dryer to dry the paint, like this. Okay, you get the idea. I painted the whole canvas. I'm like terrified to move it so my easel doesn't fall. But I painted the whole canvas, sides and all. Next, I'll be putting on the night stars. Okay, so I'm just going to take some white paint. Here it is. Deco Art white paint. I'm going to put it on my plate, which is already a giant mess from all the blues I used. That's okay. I'll just wipe it off real quick. It's already dried anyway, so it's not going to matter. Put some white blue on there. Some white paint on there. There we go. I think I forgot to whistle my song. No, that was the song I used the other day. I meant to whistle this song. That's Amadeus by Falco from the 80s. I think it was inspired by the movie Amadeus. And I would like to also say welcome back to my massage room studio. And so welcome. What I'm going to use for the stars, I'm going to dip the end of my paintbrush in the white paint, like so. I'm just going to make white dots all over the painting. Okay? That's it. So easy to make a star or a sky full of stars. Just like the song. What other songs can you think of with the word star in it? Okay, we already said Star Full of Skies by Coldplay. Then we've got, let's see, what else can I think of? Lucky Star. Baby on the Star. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Okay, so as you can see, I'm getting some stars on my paper. And then I'm going to take a brush like this, and I'm going to put it in the white paint, and I'm just going to splatter, 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 splatter. Okay, that's a little bit out of control, but in the end, it's not going to really matter because a lot of this will be covered up with the, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, with the tree and the leaves. Okay, so then I'm going to take my brush and make some bigger white spots. And there we go. Okay, so you're going to be like, Kara, this looks totally messy. And it kind of does. But I'm going to show you. In the end, it will not matter. Okay, I'm going to bring this closer so you can see what I've been doing. Can you see that? Yeah, it's kind of a mess. Which is fine, because when you're painting, you can paint over things. And we're going to be putting stuff over this. We just needed to get some stars in the background. You know, it kind of looks like a Milky Way, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, don't fret. Don't fret. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to move this closer. Oh my God, this is going to... Wow. Shit. Okay. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Well, let's see if I can do it. I get frustrated when things don't work right, but I'm not very good at trying to make things work right. Okay. Hate trying to make things work. All right, so we've got blue with some messy white, which I really didn't mean to do, but I'm going to show you that even when you mess up, you can still create a masterpiece. All right, so next, let's look at the painting. Next, we're going to do the moon. So you start with your background layer when you're making a painting. Then you add the next thing that's in the background. See, the trees in the foreground, the leaves are in the foreground. So we have blue sky, white stars, white moon. Okay? White moon, super easy. Take your same white. Oops, I want that brush. Okay, let's see what brush I'm going to use. I'll show you what brush I'm going to use. I'm going to use this brush right here. And I'm just going to paint a circle right here, okay? And I'm going to just make a circle like that and paint it in, okay? It's that easy. Now this brush is a little stiff. I must not have gotten it cleaned out the best. So I'm going to actually switch it out for a better brush. It's a lesson to make sure you get your paintbrushes clean. Okay, this brush is softer and it's going to work better. So I'm going to just paint that in. Circle. It's a moon and it's beautiful. And we're painting a beautiful moon. Okay, now, it doesn't have to be perfect. Do not worry if it's not perfect. No one's going to care. I'm not going to care because mine's not perfect whatsoever. And really, you're probably just going to, who knows what you're really going to do with this painting? Who knows what I'm going to do with this painting? I'm probably going to paint over it because I have 8 zillion paintings at my house that I already don't know what to do with. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause because I'm going to blow dry that. Okay, so I made my moon a circle. Just did like some circular strokes. It's not perfect, like I said. It doesn't matter. Next. So I'm also going to just interject right now. You don't need an easel to paint on. Actually, I paint better on a flat surface. But for the video's sake, I'm using this easel so that you can see. I got some helpful feedback from my friends from my last video. Friends, they're so helpful, right? One was my friend Mark. After I told him I got a phone stand, he said, good, because I couldn't see shit in your last video. My friend Carrie says, well, it wasn't that exciting. It didn't keep my attention. But my friend Lisa Rose said, Kara, I really enjoyed it. It was hilarious. I don't think you need to feel so rushed. So that was awesome very helpful feedback. Okay, what are we going to do now? We're going to put some blue around our moon. I am choosing Sky Mist. Sky Mist. And again, I apologize that my recordings aren't the greatest. I'll show you, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you what I did to make this recording. I had to stack up, where is it? Is it backwards? No, there's it. That's my broken phone stand. Okay, I had to stack up all these books, a giant dictionary, a functional anatomy book, some other things, a book my friend Shauna gave me, a yearbook, and it's leaning against this giant jar of lotiony stuff that my friend Lisa made me. Okay. So, I keep leaving the picture. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm back. I'm putting the sky blue on my paper plate. I'm using a paper plate today. You can use a paper plate to put your paint on. It's very easy. And then you just throw it away. Okay, so back over here, get my paintbrush. I'm going to select a paintbrush. I'm going to select this paintbrush. If you go to a craft store, if you look online, if you go to basically any store that has a bunch of stuff, you can get a package of paintbrushes that have various sizes in it, and that's all you really need. Just need some various sizes, and you can just kind of choose which size you think works. And if not, you just put it back and get a different one. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a circle of light blue around my moon. Okay? Can't see it in the camera probably because it's not that much different than the white. But, you know, that's okay. So I'm going to add, now I'm going to put this back in the water. I'm going to select a different blue. Got to think about what blue I want to select here. Here's one. I'll go with Island Blue. Island Blue. It's so beautiful. Okay. Put a little bit of Island Blue on your plate. Just a dab like this. Just a teeny tiny dab. Get your paintbrush that you just used if you want. Get it wet. Dip it in there and actually, you know what? I'm going to take this down and show you from here. I hope it's in the camera. Okay, I think I'll be able to paint better like this anyways. Okay, dipping it back in there, getting some more. It's going to go off the canvas. It's okay. Okay. Just making it a circle of moon glow. I'm going to kind of blend it in to the rest of the moon glow. All right. I'm going to get this wet. Try to fill that out so it looks a little bit more even. Okay. All right. And you just go around in a circle until you're satisfied. Okay, I am satisfied. Now, I might go back and put some white in there to make the moon a little bit moonier. A little bit whiter. Okay, so there we go. Just throw some more white on there. Throw some more white on there. Okay, and I can always go back and do that later because it's not all the way dry. All right. See if I can get this back up here for now. All right, so let's go back to our picture. Paint a picture. I need to do the trees. Or the tree, you're gonna need black. All right. So let's get some black out. Here we go. Black time. All right, this is the black paint that I used. Again, get this anywhere. At any store pretty much that sells paint. Okay, these are not fancy paints. They're not fancy paints. And I am not a professional. I'm not a professional painter. I am not a professional videographer. I know you're shocked to find that out, right? Okay. Bring the painting back over here. So I'm gonna start down here in the corner and make my tree. Just gonna start painting a tree trunk. It's gonna go off to the side of the painting like that. Okay. I'm gonna paint it down on the bottom here. And you just paint on the black. Okay. Just paint the black. Pretty black. It's so pretty against the night sky. Okay. As you go up, you start splitting off and making your tree go around the moon. Just go around the moon, the beautiful night moon. See? See how easy that is? It is not hard at all. I'm going to do a little curve over here, branch. I'm going to finish this one out. I'll go back over here, finish this one out. Okay. See how I'm painting over my messy white, so you know it's not even barely noticeable. And then I'm gonna go over here, and like I'm just making this up. Like what? I mean, I kind of have a guide for my other picture, right? Of course, but you know, I'm not like there's no right way to put the branches on here, other than you want to try to. You can even make it over the moon, but you want to try to not completely cover up the moon. Okay, so let's see. Can you see that? Look at how pretty it looks. Just look at see. Then I painted over my mistake right there. I'm going to put another branch over that mistake. I'm going to take this branch. I'll make some branches over here, over that mistake that I made here and here. See how easy that is to fix your mistakes. Okay. Getting some black branches on here. Still doing that. All right. So, let's see. While we're doing this, maybe we could take some questions from the... Oh my God, I'm not in the picture. You guys, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys still watch, even though I don't know what I'm doing. And I still hope, and I really hope, that some of you decide to paint someday. Paint some pictures. It's so easy. You see how easy it is while I'm doing this. Okay, let's see where else. Oh, I was going to take some questions. Okay, who is in my audience today? Todd, how can I help you? Or what's your question? Todd says, his question is, where do I get my ideas for paintings? Well, to be honest, I don't really come up with a lot of paintings just out of my own head. A little bit, you know, the colors, sometimes I do. Like you can see, I got inspired for this painting and then I'm changing it up. But I get my inspiration a lot from the internet, or some people like to call it the information superhighway. And I get my inspiration from pictures that I see in real life, like places. And I get my inspiration from there. I like to look at, oh, look how those colors go together. So even if I get inspiration from a picture, I may sometimes try to copy that picture and just see if I can. It usually doesn't come out the same. Or sometimes I just get a little bit of inspiration and then make it almost completely my own. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just make things up out of my head. But that's not really how I got started. I mostly got started by looking things up. Okay, so I'm going to pause while I finish this up. And then I'm going to get my pinks ready and my white. Okay? Okay, I'm back. I'm blow drying. Blow drying, blow drying, blow drying. Just getting the tree a little bit dry. Oh yeah, I should mention my attire today. As you notice, I'm not wearing the gigantic sweater that I wore last time. I decided that was too bulky. So I would just put on this shirt inside out so that if I get paint on it, no one will know when I wear it right side out. Correct? As you can understand. Okay, so then, oopsie. I also have on this pink hat. It's called Turtle Fur. My brother bought me this about, 9 years ago. And if you know me, you've seen me wear it several times. But I did, however, get a hole in the top of it. Yeah, I know I can fix it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. But if you feel like fixing it and you know how to knit and blah, then feel free to fix it. I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to deal with that right now. I have other hats that I wear. You've seen me wear other hats. You probably see me wear a hat a lot in videos. Once it gets cold, I pretty much wear a hat all the time. I have earrings from Dollar General, I believe. So, yes. Oh, and my shirt's from Kohl's. So I live in a small town, and you know I shop at Kohl's and Dollar General. Okay. Oh yeah, I was doing my pinks. Okay, where's my picture? Oh, here it is. So it's looking so pretty, isn't it? Now you'll see the moon's a little bit off over there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to put it here for a second. I might pick it up again. I want to show you my paints that I used for the tree flowers. I have white, this pink, and this pink. Royal fuchsia. Pink, hot pink. Okay? So easy. You just grab a brush. Oh, let's see what size brush I'm going to use. I'm going to use this size brush. Okay? And I think I'm going to bring my picture up close again while I paint the flowers in. Okay, and let me look at my picture for reference. I just made a bunch of flowers. Whoopsie. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so little X's of pinks. I got both pinks. Mixing them in together. Throw some white in there. That's how easy it is. It's just a little X. That one I kind of made a star. Throw some white on there, and then you just keep going. Just make a star or an X. And you have your flowers, okay? So I'm going to keep working on this. I'll come back when I have more flowers on there, all right? Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I've added lots of flowers. You just make, like I said, you just make some X's. You can make them four, like a 4-petal flower, or you can add some. It's abstract, so it doesn't really matter, right? And also, look, notice how all the crazy white that I had all over, you can't even really tell because it's covered with the rest of the picture. So we have the flowers. We're making flowers. You want to make sure you get some on like every branch and make it look, pretty. Okay, I need some there, Let's see, you can put the flowers wherever you want, really. If you could have lots of flowers, you could have less flowers. Okay, so I'm almost done with my painting. Just a couple more flowers. And look at that. Woo! So if you want to add more stars, you can very easily add more stars. Dip in your white. I still have some white. Add some more stars. Star, 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 star. Make little tiny ones, little baby ones, far, far away stars, or up close stars. You can make a cluster stars. You could make a Big Dipper somewhere in your picture if you wanted to. If you want to be really creative, or I don't know if that, whatever. Anyways, okay, so that's the end of my picture for tonight. That was probably way more easier than you anticipated. You need a white, a blue, a light blue, a black, and a pink, and maybe another pink. You don't even need 2 pinks. So original, again, I didn't make the moon as big. Today's, and actually the canvas isn't as big either. And I had to deal with some technical difficulties. Maybe one of these days I'll get it straightened out. Maybe one of these days I'll find somebody that can help me. Okay, good night, good evening, adios.